Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Man, not sure what's happening here. How's everybody doing? So nice to be home. There is no night sleep like the first night back in your bed. And all three of my kids slept till 7 o'clock, which is why Coffee Talk is taping at 7:16. But you can hear them. Something about kids, man. They wake up and they don't there's not like that adult lag time, like when we wake up and we're sort of like, oh, I'm still tired. I need coffee, blah, blah, blah. The kids are like this. I'm ready. And you're like, what? No. Even Ace doesn't want to get up. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to lay right here. I wanted to talk to you guys about something, about Coffee Talk. So it has been 2 years this month that I started Coffee Talk. And I have never sold Coffee Talk, the content. I've had people offer me money to do Coffee Talks about certain things, almost like Coffee Talk commercials. I don't know. And I've turned it down. I've never taken any money. Keurig was a sponsor of Coffee Talk for the first year, but that was different. I was able to go to different cities and do Coffee Talk events with them. And that was a different thing. I'm talking about the content. I have never allowed anybody to influence what I talk about on Coffee Talk, what I post on my page. And I want to explain to you why. So many of you write me and say, my cousin's house burned down and they need X. Will you post this GoFundMe page? Jamie, there was destruction in Italy and my family still lives there and we're trying to raise money for them. Will you post this? My friend's baby is on life support. Jamie, can you post this? I see the messages. Please know that I am not a cold-hearted human being. I pray for everybody. I cry for everybody. I worry about everybody. The reason that I don't put all of this on my Facebook page is because if I started to do that, my whole page would become GoFundMes and it would feel like a news stream. There are so many news outlets out there where you can watch about devastation, watch about somebody whose life was senselessly taken for no reason. All of these tragedies that go on in our world, in our country, in our communities, it's all over. And what I'm trying to do is keep Coffee Talk and this page what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say inspirational because that sounds a little whimsical to me. I'm not like a preacher or something, but a place where women and men, primarily women, can come to feel something that impacts them on a personal, this is how I am feeling today about what is going on in my real life way. My family, when we donate, we typically donate through our church. The flooding in Baton Rouge. Immediately, St. Francis, our church, started a collection for families who lost everything in Louisiana. And we, as a family, the way we've always done it is we pack up things that we don't need, or we write a check depending on what we're able to do, and we donate through our church. That is how we donate. I was asked a couple of months ago to go speak at the Red Cross event in New Orleans in September, and they're not paying me. They just asked if I would come to New Orleans and speak at the Red Cross fundraiser. This was long before the floods. This was 2 months ago. And I said, absolutely, I love the Red Cross. I lived not only through tornadoes in Alabama that literally came through my backyard, but I lived through 9/11. So I understand the need. So I love, I'm sure. And now with the flooding in Louisiana, it's even more important that I go and speak and hopefully bring hope and laughter to the people that I get to meet. So as a family, we do whatever we can to support. But I go back to Coffee Talk. There are people who get frustrated that I don't draw more attention to national stories on my page because I have a big voice or I have a far reach or an influence. And to that I say, that is not fair. You cannot put that on me, okay? I have a vision for what Coffee Talk will do for women, and I do not want to dilute that vision with shootings and natural disasters and GoFundMe pages and babies and cancer. And, I get it. My dad died of cancer. I get it. I lost a baby. I get it. I have been through it. I get it. But I don't know that what I am trying to give back to women will be as impactful if I am diluting it with constant sorrow and need from the world, right? Because that stuff is everywhere. I literally cannot scroll through any social media thing and not see 9 million stories about people in need and how sorrowful this world is at times. I will not be bullied by anybody to address or do anything on my Coffee Talk page. I will not be trolled by people on social media who live 20 minutes outside my community, who could easily say anything they want to say to my face, but don't, because Twitter's much safer, clearly, till I find you. Just kidding. I don't even have the energy to find myself. Don't worry. I'm not coming for you. And the reason that I wanted to just make this video is because it is important to me. I don't have to convince you guys that I care. I don't have to convince you that I care about flooding in Louisiana or earthquakes in Italy or babies on life support. If you wonder whether I care about those things or not, then you don't know me. And me doing some sort of puppet dance on Coffee Talk is not going to change your view, right? I am on a mission. I have a calling. It is my calling. It is the voice I hear inside. You can't argue with it. You can't change it. And you can't try to talk me out of it. To love women back to life. To say, I know what it feels like to not only be broken, but to break others. And I would like to follow this calling and try to love people back to life. Try to give them hope. Try to say, I know how safe that floor feels. I know how scary it is to have to stand up, but we will get there. And I can't deviate from that calling. I just can't. And if that disappoints anybody in any way, might I recommend CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, MTV, depending on your age, because there are plenty of media outlets who will let you know what is going on outside of Coffee Talk. Plenty. Anyway, total sidebar. For those of you who live in New Orleans, you can actually get tickets to this Red Cross event, which I just found out yesterday. I thought it was a closed event. And you can come see me if you want to come see me. And if you have the book, I will sign it at this event. I am happy to. All right, Ace, do not come over here and fart. That is rude. Rude. Oh, Lord. Okay. I love you all so much. Have a great day. Good.